Excuse me. अभी नहीं वहाँ को हाँ
All right, these are the latest live visuals on the screen right now coming in from the Vigyan Bhawan here in the national capital, where the U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd J. Austin, who has arrived on Friday on a 3-day visit, is being given the Tri-Services salute as well. Going across to our senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor joining us over the phone line. Abhishek, the Defense Minister Rajnath Singh receiving U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd James Austin at Vigyan Bhawan. He also just now received the Guard of Honor by Tri-Services.
By Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin, and I say significant because this is his first trip overseas, and that he makes India a pit stop, having covered Hawaii, Tokyo, and Korea, and now coming into New Delhi, essentially underscores the importance or overarching importance the United States continues to give to Indo-Pacific, despite the change of administration there from Trump to Joe Biden, and this also really underscores the importance India has gained in the U.S. Overall security calculus. We have seen over the last decade how we have more Apaches, more Chinooks, and more C-17 Globemasters and other arms and ammunition, including rifles, coming in from the United States in the Indian war machinery. We have seen how the United States took a very pro-India stance in the standoff with China that we had in Ladakh. There is an element of cooperation going in making sure that the seas in the south, in the Indo-Pacific remain free and open. We saw how just last week the first meeting of the Quad heads of government leaders took place with President Joe Biden, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Suga of Japan, and Prime Minister Scott Morrison of Australia. And this essentially shows the kind of cooperation India and the United States envisage insofar as the Indo-Pacific is concerned. We have seen how the interoperability agreements have been signed between the two armies, between the two departments of defense and the Minister of Defense on the Indian side, the BECA, the LEMO, the COMCASA, and I think the delegation level talks that are going to take place are going to also have, apart from Minister of Defense, the Chief of Defense Staff, the Chief of Army Staff, and of course, essentially the three service chiefs and the Chief of Defense Staff, essentially underscoring the importance of this dialogue that is going to take place. So overall, the Indo-US partnership evenly poised and focused on Indo-Pacific, particularly the open and free seas. And I think Lloyd Austin there, with making in New Delhi a pit stop in his first overseas visit, underscoring the importance of India in the overall scheme of things.